Okay, for today's blog, I'm just showing you a little bit of this handmade. This is one of the 3 I made using a resin mold. There's one I sort of painted. Right now I'm going to have them set where I can make sure they're fully cured, because that's some UV resin. Otherwise, like with this guy, I really like him. My husband suggesting that I sell him it, but like I said, I don't think I can get $300 out of it. But yeah, I'd have to have a reserve on it. Like, I hate to tell him. But as like what I'm predicting is, I think the next store, I could be wrong, but that's why we're going to say only time will tell. I think JCPenney and Eau Claire will close. So I am on Twitter as the @ Lynn-Tater, or you could search on Twitter for Levon Eliason, and you should be able to find me. I'm on Instagram as Vonner Rocks, and 2, I'm on another social media one, but I don't have too many followers on that one. But I do have a business account on Facebook that I'd rather have people go to and just like. It's called Picker's Place Shop. That's my Estee store. Because as for right now, I've been even getting friend requests from people I don't really know personally, but have mutual friends or mutually a part of a group I'm a part of. And right now I just don't want to really answer too many of those. Some of the plans I'll have, like I said, I'm going to have to figure out how to get rid of my 1959 cash register. It's a national. I got that from a garage sale years ago for $15, but I cannot sell it on eBay because even I can't afford to ship it out, because it'll cost way over $100 to ship it no matter what, because it weighs a ton. So if I were to sell it, I'd have to take it to a local auction place and auction it off, basically. The other thing is, with this piece, I wasn't trying to sell it in that group, but I'm part of that Nate guy's fan group on Facebook, and yeah, I just pretty much was wanting to hear if anyone else has seen one like this on at other theaters, because it's like, I don't really wanna sell it right now. If I were to sell it, I'd have to get, like my husband said, unfortunately around $30, because I paid only $15 for it, and I'd have to actually make money off of it. Yeah, if anyone understands my scenario with this. Now, unfortunately, like with this chair, that came out of Yonkers, but if I were to decide to get a little better chair for sewing, I would just throw that in a dumpster. I don't think anyone would really buy it. I think it was used in their makeup part of Yonkers. So now this came out of Yonkers. I love it. He's just gonna be used as a doll, basically. I actually have a total of technically 6 mannequins. The one is gonna be just used for jewelry, and it was made my first mannequin that I got was actually made to sell bras, women's bras. But I'm going to use it for displaying jewelry. If I were to go to a craft event and selling handmade jewelry, I would use that. So, another thing is I just don't want to overdo it. So, yeah. I got 2 female, 2 male, 2 infant mannequins. I have a baby one and how do you say, almost a full body of a toddler one standing. Yeah. So, and I'm saying is if JCPenney were to close, if I wanted any of the fixtures, it'd have to be something small, maybe a basket if they're willing to sell a basket. Or, something little, basically. I don't really have any room for any more mannequins, even though I would love a full body adult mannequin that I could dress up if I ever were to decide to get into selling vintage clothing. But here's the crazy thing with my followers that I have on Instagram that I mutually follow. I can understand why Instagram thinks my husband is my best friend on Instagram. That's like, oh, you better be my best friend. I mean, I guess they think Danielle Colby of American Pickers, I follow her and she follows me on Instagram. I follow her on Twitter. She don't follow me on Twitter. I like her page on Facebook. Was my private Facebook account. Like I said, yeah, and I giggle about because I guess Instagram thinks that Danielle Colby is my best friend. And it's like, I don't mind being friends with her on Instagram, I won't argue with that, I don't know if she would consider me as a best friend on there. So, we're just going to say we're just mutual acquaintance on Instagram. That's all I'll say for on YouTube. Because, you don't want to get it the wrong way, So, like I said, I'm a big antique lover, though, but a lot of my stuff that I own that's at my parents' house, yeah, we're going to have to let go of here. Because, like I said, I also got a fossil display luggage case that I had gotten from Yonkers. Like I showed in a YouTube blog a bit ago. I love that. So, some of my store fixtures I do love. Like I said, this will kind of remind me of the Sears that I had worked at, but I've been just doing research because it's like, some of the fixtures that were in the store ain't all the locations I actually had, because after I bought this baby mannequin, when I did some good research, I learned that not all the Yonkers use the same looking faces on their mannequins. I'm like, wow, not all their mannequins looked alike at all their stores. So that was shocking. So, and like my luggage display case, display, I guess it's online that's also rare. So, the big thing I'm thinking too, if JCPenney's were to close, I would definitely want a basket or so, or if they got a bunch extra in the back, the workers t-shirts, if I could get some of them, that'd be absolutely fine, I mean. You know, because like I said, like I said, even as years go by, even once I start having kids, I might consider to let go of some of my mannequins, because I don't know if my kids would really want mannequins, you know? Because I'll admit this, back some years ago, I didn't think about wanting a mannequin until I think I started following Danielle Colby on Instagram, and she was using them for selling vintage clothing and that, and displaying vintage clothing. So I got an idea, well, what the hell, if I had to have one of them, I could display an autographed t-shirt on them. And now even I got like 6 mannequins, and it's like, I have no plans of selling, baby clothing. But I gotta do a lot of cleaning in the craft room, because like I said, I don't want it being a filthy mess. So, and once I get rid of a lot of things, just to make sure that I'm not called a hoarder by my husband's side. Like I said, I know a lot of my things are worth money. It's all things you kind of hem and haw about, But the big thing is, like with this blog, I kind of don't want to tell Arnie this. I may not let go of my washer display, because I'm kind of glad that I gotten something of my former employer, Yeah, if I let go of it, I would want probably around $30. But, if you understand in a retail business aspect, why I would want around $30 is so I actually make some money off of it. And, I'm looking at, hopefully being able to do that, It is real awesome, to say the least. I love that I've been in retail. I don't foresee Menards ever closing any stores. All I see is, once John Menard's 2 kids take over the company, there's going to be probably major changes in Menards. I don't know what they'll be. But only time will tell within 20 years from now to see what happens, with what the changes would be. The big rumor is right now online, they're predicting that Walmart is the next Kmart, as soon as Kmart is completely dead. So, my husband says Kmart's already dead, so then according to that rumor, Walmart should be starting to die, but rumors are rumors,